EMG question of the day. The general consensus is that in order to be selected for assessment, the motor unit action potential obtained during minimal voluntary contraction must have a rise time of dash microseconds. A. 10 to 500, B. 800 to 1000, C. 1001 to 1250, D. 600 to 1250. This tracing represents an idealized normal motor unit action potential obtained during minimal voluntary contraction. Voltage is represented in the y-axis, negative is up, positive is down. Time is represented in the x-axis. I will now proceed to label its components. The term phases refers to the number of borderline crossing plus 1. Here you can see 3 phases. The term turns indicates any reversal of potential. The term serrations indicate any turn in the negative discharge that do not cross the baseline. The term initial portion corresponds to the activity present from the first deviation from baseline to the peak of the first positive wave. The time it takes a potential to go from the nadir of the first positive wave to the zenith of the highest negative deflection is the rise time. In this example, the highest negative deflection is the first peak. But if this is not the case and a subsequent peak is higher than the first peak, then the duration of the rise time is extended to its zenith, as seen in the added diagram. The general consensus is that in order to be selected for assessment, the motor unit action potential obtained during minimal voluntary contraction, it must have a rise time of less than 500 microseconds. This assures the proximity of the surface of the needle to the motor unit being evaluated. The term spike duration includes the time from the nadir of the first positive peak to the nadir of the second positive peak. The term terminal portion is used to designate the activity between the nadir of the second peak to the return to baseline. The term total duration refers to the time from the first deviation from baseline to the final return to baseline of the potential. The term amplitude refers to the microvolts from the nadir of the first positive wave to the zenith of the highest negative deflection. In this frame, I have added a satellite potential. A satellite potential is a small discharge separated from the main motor unit action potential by an isoelectric interval and fires in time log relation to the main potential. It indicates early reinnervation of a nearby denervated muscle fiber by collateral sprouting from the adjacent intact motor neuron. So the answer to this question is A. Thank you.